What?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And now off to the races, down the right side. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
There hasn't been a game played where defenses don't talk about coming out on their toes and being the aggressor.
Happy birthday,
but
bro.
boy, when you give up a return like that, you're really starting it on your heels. Let's see how they adjust.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Dak going to start out going to the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A second down throw for Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They'll begin on the ground with Jenkins. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 21, here's a 2nd down and 4. Now Carter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offense? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion right goes Adams. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. In motion left goes Myers. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go for it. O'Connell. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. In motion goes the tight end. Back to the running game with Jacobs. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's O'Connell. Caught by Mayer. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now it's O'Connell. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Carter taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And the Raiders have recovered. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Just gotta get better at managing. Mix up the play calling more. It's always going to be the objective.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they work this out past the 25. 63. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. A little jerk. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Here's Jacobs. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Here's Carter. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Carter taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
63. Smith in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
No, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw here, O'Connell. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
In motion left goes Myers. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First down, here's White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Open man is Tucker. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Jacobs will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. If this close, sneak it.
I don't think even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
White is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. O'Connell throwing, 3rd and goal. That one behind his man, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
The kick by Carlson is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception. Down
Stop diving.
There he goes. Inside the 20. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 73 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now.
Yeah, whoever makes a dive tackle, they always fail.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They stay on the ground with White. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
This now a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They go with Jacobs. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. In motion left goes Myers. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
2nd and 9. In motion comes the tight end left. Jacobs going to try the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. In motion, the tight end. O'Connell from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So the Eagle offense coming on here as they'll try for 2 points. Hurts will throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First down throw, O'Connell. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing, O'Connell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To the air again with O'Connell. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And now they'll shift things around. Now receiver in motion left. The first run for the backup of Abdullah. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down.
Why did he roll?
He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. In motion left is Watkins. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Outside of that one bullshit throw that made me throw, I'm doing all right.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Throwing on 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. Open man is Myers. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And O'Connell now to throw.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's picked up by the Eagles. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room, a turnover on the opening drive of this 3rd quarter.
I like your identification there, because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball, let's go down and score, put some points on the board and feel good about it. Not an insurmountable lead, but
there he goes left side. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Swift. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Swift. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Hurts completing this one quickly. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that will bring up an interesting interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Both of these turnovers were bullshit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And it's complete to Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams, 33 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack.
Bro, like, run your route, bro. Like, why are you stopping your route?
Another interception.
That's unnecessary. Why are you diving?
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
You got more stamina than him. You better catch him. I literally put the fucking tackling on conservative, and they're still out here fucking diving.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
EA, are you fucking serious? Stop helping him. Like, god damn.
Shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
It's come to a point where this shit's just blank, though.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
This shit was me versus him, not me versus fucking AI and him.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And the Eagles
adjustments in too fast and
he'll take this
fucking
down
do
to about
some
the 3.
stupid shit to you.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bold.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
To take away the inside zone.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. The Raiders on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now O'Connell. That is caught and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. And the offense moving quickly to the line. O'Connell looking to throw on first. It's caught here by Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 34 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
You got to cut that route faster, man. No way a defensive end just ran that back.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now he's loose again. Breaks through the contact. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 183 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys are...
You can have it, bro. I'm going to play people to take knees. If it wasn't for that one interception that gave them momentum. And it wasn't even a bad read. They made me throw it far to the right instead of throwing it to the middle of the field. Which I don't understand why they did that. Hopefully Aiden O'Connell can goddamn get to a 70 overall quicker.
It's the NFL on EA Sports,
and
we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's the punter, Trent Gill now to do the honors, and off we go here at Soldier Field. Taken at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. DeAndre Carter. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit them with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort out of...
Y'all ready for that mid-season roster update tomorrow?
From across the 30 up to the 33.
A lot of people going up and a lot of people coming down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, Fields. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one goes for 30 yards. Here's Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Fields now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Hit that cover fire.
A lot of pressure
Good.
here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
My adjustment too fast. I mean,
now,
one
whistles
shit.
and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout.
5 seconds I can
They'll have
get.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here is third and quite a ways. From the gun, here's Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
On 4th down, Fields. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, Jacobs once more. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd and 1, O'Connell work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Well, you gotta get them quick passes, man. I'm telling you. Once you get them reads, you just know this shit gonna be open before you fucking thought dude had a good record too, and he quit. I be making them boys with them good records just be getting mad. They be thinking they actually good, but they not, because they match up. Like, if you win a couple of games in a row, they gonna match you up with people that suck. Every now and then they'll match you up with some comp, but for the most part, you constantly get matched up in them games where people shouldn't be matched up with you at all.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Huh?
And we are underway here in Las Vegas.
What do you mean that's the game before?
And they'll start this drive just across the Let's work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cover 5.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive to about the 35, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. He hits Adams complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. The left side.
Pressing me. Fuck around, find out.
Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just
pressing like I don't got Devontae.
Set up with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, if you want.
They'll run it with Jacobs. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain.
Keep pressing me. Fuck around, find out.
2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think
I don't rage quit.
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Jacobs again. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
O'Connell's throwing for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Keep that energy, don't rage quit.
But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Flushed out right. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. And again, it's Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Prescott. Oh, and his struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people
You should have been off your phone.
Knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe
They really thought picking the Cowboys was going to help them win.
The offense onto the field as they'll try to make it an 8-point swing. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 71 yards. And the Cowboys
the quick
are
one
able to
slowed me
strike
down. That was
quickly
going to be
here
a
as they
pick.
are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you
Even destroying, you don't even know how to play run fits.
ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Back to throw, O'Connell. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Throwing, O'Connell. Throw, but incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw here, O'Connell. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now it's O'Connell. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and run with him. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Chauncey Golston. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been
I'm just running my offense, bro.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And O'Connell now to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. will go down as a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Adams the man in motion right. On 1st down they go with Jacobs again. And he is in. Touchdown.
How do I give it to my RB on what?
Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target lane. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Prescott on 1st down.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Prescott now. Cook's full extension. It's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
He may go back to the home and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel. third down, it's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Be a good little girl and take your 3. Love when little babies do what daddy tell you to do.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they're hanging around here as the lead's
That's
down
a good
to
little
12.
girl.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards?
The fucking kick feeder's blocked out.
In this case, they didn't get it done.
Fucking Madden for you.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. O'Connell looking deep for Adams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
First down throw, O'Connell.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
Still waiting for that part where Drew said he was going to destroy him.
That's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
O'Connell to throw on second down.
Thought I wasn't going to get that anymore. Told you to stop pressing. Still going to keep doing it.
A gain there of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
O'Connell on 1st and 10.
Oh. Too much juice. It'll be out of bounds and complete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's O'Connell.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
Hey, when you're thinking about your opening drive in the 3rd quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
It's caught at the 1. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. O'Connell looking to throw on first.
Stop with the bullshit.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time.
I'm here, bro.
Guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
He starts to go inside 40 every now and then.
Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. They just get the play off. Now Prescott escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, Pollard. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll run with Pollard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Pollard again. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a 4th quarter lead. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. There he goes left side.
Learn how to play run defense.
Racing to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DeAndre Carter, 81 yards. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick.
Thanks for telling me that.
And the Raiders have it. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start the drive
They
here.
don't know how to play run defense.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Taking guys out of run first.
He takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before
You're aware cover 0 is not a run defense, right?
Yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to
None of your DBs are
saving
run
his
kids.
best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. To the right side, here's Moore.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
And they'll run here with Carter.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
They went for broke on 3rd down, and it would have really lit up the sideline if that one had worked. What do they do now on 4th down?
Carlson able to put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty.
Dude, my fucking kicking meter is blocked.
Better field position.
Can't
and it's
fucking
every
see it.
kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Speaking of YouTube, you're being broadcasted right now.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly fair to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to have a Raider first down. That should be the one that finishes the script here. Now O'Connell.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Now Dak.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Now Prescott.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, Prescott.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he really dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Here's Prescott. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heat for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
One last shot now for Prescott. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight.
Still waiting for that part where you destroy me.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football
Imagine
back.
having the Cowboys and losing to a fucking 74 overall team.
Set to get this drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He'll let this go for Adams. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys come up with a late turnover, but it will probably matter to the statisticians as this ballgame is now officially over. Well, like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was a defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
2 sacks. Trying to remember what it came out in. I think that was a big nickel. Oh. Nah, this was the it was in a spread look, so I came out in the 3-3 odd cover 6 versus the spread look. And I ran the cover 6. Does a good job of mabling without me having to mabel my coverage. The soft squat just jumps right up under. He gets a good jam on the vert to pass off. And he just robs the cradle. I'm sitting there just waiting for the running back on the angle route. See, that's why you don't want to run like zigs and angles together, because you're going to pull those concepts together. You're going to pull zones to that same spot on the field. It's too slow of a development. He probably would have been better just running a straight flat if he wanted to clear this out. But when you run a zig with an angle, you're pulling those together, and what that basically does is going to put this defender in a better angle to defend anything to the outside. So you don't always want to run zig. I rarely run zigs. I might run Chinas here and there, but it just really depends if I can get a good mesh concept. I don't like zigs in open space, especially if you don't have anything coming from the outside to jump over it or something, you know. If you're just running a straight zig just to kind of clear something out, it's not going to work because the routes are too close together, to be honest. I'm not falling for it. I'm just sitting right there with my user waiting for the angle route. It's just a dumb route concept. Mainly you're trying to force. You can't have small guys run invert concepts because they're going to get chucked. You know, small guys got to be in space. You can't just run deep verts with a small guy because of this right here. Boom, he gets chucked, and then we jump the route. Can't have small guys on the outside. I think I was trying to set up the cover. What was in 3, motion the guy over. I want to say that I had saw squat deep half, and then I was trying to set up the cover 5 over here with the rip Liz concept on my match coverage principle, but I couldn't get it off fast enough, so we ended up getting the pressure off on it. I wanted to put the seam flat over there and try to get a third on the field, but I guess it worked out for me that I didn't get those off on the field, because I had the saw squat deep half on the backside to try to get a bracket on with the vert. Like I said, he quick hiked it. He paid for it by not setting up his protections. And this is why you do not press zones. They're not going to chuck. Look, you press him. What is he doing? He already turned his back to the receiver. That one he got a slight chuck, not a lot, but I always go to the boundary side because of this. You're not going to get a chuck on him. You already turned your back to him. This is where I'll get. See, I'll need to start getting that bracket on him by going quarter. I feel like I can do that, but I would need a seam flat if I did that, or if I can go quarter third, like put him in a third, set everything up over here as Rip Liz with a cover 3 seam flat inside third, and then the back side I can go inside quarter and then handle the tight end with some type of a flat concept, whether it's a seam flat or, you know, even if I just put a vert hook, maybe it should match up with that tight end. I'll have to lab and see, but I think I could probably do that kind of concept. But for now, I'll just keep that inside quarter on him and let the safety carry the tight end to the flat. That way I can blitz. That's bullshit. As soon as I clicked on, he got a speed boost. I couldn't get a press on him to stay outside, but you could kind of tell as soon as I clicked on, my guy just slowed down. So I ended up, second half, my adjustment was to match up by speed and put Jacory and Bennett on him. Get him with the sweep, quick hike motion. The reason why is because I wanted to reposition. See how he's moving and he doesn't square up until it's late. Well, sometimes when you get certain motion hikes, as long as I don't go across the formation, I can kind of hinder the defensive first step on playing a gap on the run fit. So we do the quick hike so we get an acceleration boost on the block. And our tackle is able to get out there and set the edge. I wanted to set that Rip Liz concept. The first one, I think I just kept it as a cover 2. But I think he came back to this and I had to set the Rip Liz up. I just couldn't get to the outside fast enough. I think this is the one where he came back to it and I actually got the adjustment off with the Rip Liz. As you can see, I'm showing cover 2, but we got the Rip Liz match principle on this side with the seam flat on the third. So the seam flat is going to play under. He can actually play both of those routes if you throw it. Because you know how, as soon as you throw the ball, how aggressive those zones are. Like, it looks open, but he got an 89 jump. He can lurk those routes. But we basically blitz off on the backside. I think I put Crosby in a vert hook so that Rip Liz concept would play the way I wanted it to. So it was like vert hook, seam flat, third. And I think I put the safety in the inside third. Or not, he's still deep half. But kind of put Crosby there just to kind of seal off any inside passing lanes. I did pretty good. It was actually a 3-man rush. I just set up an overload from the backside. So if you do him not blocking the running back, we basically forced the guard to come out wide. And he bumped his own guy. And he blocks for me, so we can just come screaming off the edge untouched. 3-man blitz. He was getting real lucky with this shit. I think it was after this one is where I matched him by speed, because I had Bennett defending CD, and I should have had Bennett on Cooks. So, like I said, eventually I just ended up switching him by speed, since he was just kept going to this play, and they wasn't letting me get it. Every time I clicked on, they slowed me down. If I would have ran out in front of them, they would have called PI on me. So, like I said, I ended up making that switch. This was bullshit. This is DDA. at no point my running back should have been doing that. Like, at the same time, they should have released. Like, that shouldn't have happened. And that was DDA. Started helping him. He doesn't want to play run fist. I know sometimes I use Tucker. I've been just trying to lab, but I think Carter probably gives you your best ball carrier vision, and he has better change of direction and better awareness. So I ended up just running it with him because he cuts a little bit faster. And if he gets tired, yeah, I'll put Tucker in. But I think Carter's probably the better option for that for right now. It's not like I use him for anything else, you know. All right, so anytime I see wing sets, I love using the big nickel over G. Just the reason being is your matchup on the gap assignments are a little bit better. Obviously, your corner's not going to get blocked. So what happens here, he's going to play that soft squat on the outside. So as soon as that running back goes down, he's going to play it. Like I said, I'm matched by speed at this point because I got tired of him just kind of getting cheesy shit. So this time, I don't know where Cooks is. I don't even know if he's on the field. Okay, so he's in the slot. So that means Bennett's going to be over here just in case he goes deep. So he's going to have help. Bennett does a good job kind of taking away CD. Safety takes away anything to the inside. And then we basically got bracket coverage on the tight end on the vert. We force him to make the underneath read. So I can pick up the drag. You take the drag away. So while you got the vert hook. Vert hook's going to go with the tight end. Your 3-rec, your user, needs to take the underneath crosser. And wherever he goes, just take him wherever he goes. Like I said, I went with the tight end on the drag, take him away, and then just kind of trust the process, man. I think he got me with a bad throw here. Yeah, I kind of just forced that. I probably should do it to the tight end. Sometimes I just get so antsy when I throw it. I just couldn't get on the thing fast enough. Into the game, you just try it. Wasn't my best performance, but you know how the game gonna start doing you when you get a lead on someone. They're gonna start narrowing the gap. I see it too often, and I just like anticipate it now. Deuce. Kitty. Can't make this up, bro. He just flops on me, bro. Look at this. Big ass cat just flopping. Little cute cat. These motherfuckers be distracting me too, man. Like, I be having good games. And here they come. Meow, meow. Distracting me. So like I said, I gotta wait for this error message to pop up. Take me offline. I will say, out of all the match coverages, I'm loving the cover 6 trap and invert. And then I like the cover 3 seam is okay. I know I don't use it much, but it's good at, you know, people trying to throw post routes and shit at you from the outside. Something you can mix in. But I definitely love the cover 6s. Use cover 9 versus any weak set where they got, let's say your doubles trips weak or something, or anything halfback weak side, use cover 9. There we go. See, people get these nice little records, bro, and they run into me. And we shut them down. And I'm not using like a top 5 team, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
And how about this? An onside kick to start the game. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Opening kickoff of the game. I can't believe we saw that.
Started.
I guess, Charles, that's something as a coach you go and premeditated, right? Maybe you saw something on film.
Phenomenal job. And what
How about you get good?
This game? What else do you think we have in store for us today?
How about you get good and learn how to recover?
Just getting the party started here with a recovered onside kick. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front.
because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Carter. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. That's caught left side, Myers with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Carter with it. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Carter, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added power.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play.
Chiefs are so easy to beat.
Pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to
Too
run.
predictable.
He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Oh, you got to pick that up, Masterson.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Screen play, McKinnon. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
This one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Mahomes now on first down. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. Nothing to score after one on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter.
Now 2nd and 3.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Second down and 3.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he's out of there. Chiefs fans, stop lying in the chat. You know damn well every time you join, I'll be kicking the Chiefs' ass. Everybody that's been here for a while can vouch for that shit. You're like my good luck charm.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Off the play fake. O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Here's Carter.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I'm not sure that you would call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Once again, it's Jacobs down to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. To throw here, O'Connell. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Michael Mayer, 37 yards. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
O'Connell's throwing for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. The first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these, though. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those get torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. But, hey, it works. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
First down throw, O'Connell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect to the 3rd.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he's going to have the first down and then more. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Why you press down, bro? You know he has a 99 release.
40 yards. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Murray now on first down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. That's caught by Tucker. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
I wouldn't do that.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And once again, O'Connell back to throw.
Oh my! Really, EA.
Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That is caught. And they're going to have
User, you're not
first down as
reacting
the
fast
tackle's
enough.
made here at the Cardinals' 43. Now it's O'Connell. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now O'Connell. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing, O'Connell.
Bro, how am I missing it that much?
That might be the 3rd down stop.
Come on, man.
They've got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Murray changing the play. Second and 3. He'll buy some time right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 41-yard line.
Omaha.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10.
You like not spam 4361, bro. Jesus. What's wrong with this community, bro? Like, play defense with what I got on the field. Like, a lot of people don't have logic for what they're doing with this spamming. They don't have their mind made up.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll run. It's Carter. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's O'Connell.
Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
45 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
And O'Connell now to throw.
He hits Adams, complete. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2.
They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And the 49er hands team does its job. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And across the track into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
To the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And that was a young pup, the rookie being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Now we give right side McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Touchdown for the Niners. Deebo Samuel, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
2nd and 9. Back to throw, O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Oh, design run for their wideout.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
DeAndre Carter, 71 yards.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why are we just going to throw it to him? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability, it was at the forefront on that one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. McCaffrey running up the middle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Purdy.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
To throw here, O'Connell.
And it's complete to Adams. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Here's Jacobs.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Josh Jacobs.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the 49er hands team does its job. Touchdown, 49ers.
A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the 49ers are back within a score. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They go with McCaffrey.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
From his end zone, here comes Carter.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a first down throw complete downfield. Touchdown! Davante Adams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. A second corner onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Sliding out of the pocket. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. O'Connell looking to throw on first. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Raiders.
Throwing on first down, O'Connell. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Las Vegas.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, we keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the 49er hands team does its job. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Purdy now to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Purdy now on second down. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the 49er hands team does its job.
Let's go.
Fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerron Jennings, 48 yards. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. O'Connell working from the gun. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
The coverage by Charvarius Ward.
Throwing. O'Connell. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They'll go for it. O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Here's O'Connell. Open man is Myers. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, O'Connell able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they go play action here with O'Connell. That's caught by Tucker. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Niners 33-yard line.
To the air again with O'Connell. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. And that's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake. O'Connell. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's O'Connell. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Coverage by Charvarius Ward.
And O'Connell now to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
For 30 years.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And the Raiders have got him. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. We have played 3 quarters. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the...
GG's. Ouch. No, he got me mad. I mean, 1 second before I kill, I need to get something to drink. Oh! It's like the biggest thing that I've noticed is from my mindset sometimes, I'm trying to set people up for something, right? Thinking, you know, if I run such and such play so many times, eventually they're going to play something different. But the logic of it is, the reality of it is, they don't. You saw that game, dude was spamming the same few defenses the whole game. So, to a degree, I'm always going to preach, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So it might come to situations where, yes, I'm going to spam the same offense. Why would I change it if it's working? You know? Now, it'll get to some games where, you'll play someone that has experience versus different formations and what they see, you'll have to open your playbook up more. But the thing about regs is usually if I'm going up against the top tier teams, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to respect them, because I'm willing to bank that they're relying on the team overall to carry them. It's the lower overall teams that I worry about, because those are actually good players. That's just how I see things, Brody.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. Hands team able to cover it up. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here in Vegas. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Hurts will throw. That's caught at the 1. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. O'Connell on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, 42 yards. And the Raiders strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. Well, not content with a first-quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. On first and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Hurts to throw. And he is caught. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Steps away to his left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards. To throw here, O'Connell. It's Myers again with another catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Throwing, O'Connell. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They got 20.
Because I spend time in the lab usering.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows.
Because I spend time in the lab usering.
It's first and goal. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's in. Touchdown. DeAndre Carter taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. They'll split the difference and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time they failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are back within a couple of the lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. O'Connell looking to throw on first. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie. And you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he said,
this is caught inside the 15. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Here's Swift. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Swift again. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are once again back in front.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Here's Carter. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Now Carter. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll run here with Carter. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Oh, look at this play call. And this this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. And the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. Touchdown, Eagles! DeAndre Swift on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have yet again retaken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. Very quick throw. It's got Myers. And they work this right upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Another another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here. In the
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And quickly, they get to the line. Buying time to his left. Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And it'll be intercepted.
Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Back to throw, O'Connell. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. They'll run. It's Carter. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off the play fake. O'Connell. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. O'Connell now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Carter with it. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Here's O'Connell. That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams from 19 yards away. And the Raiders have cut the lead back down to 2. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. O'Connell's throwing for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
They'll run right here with Swift. And he'll work down inside the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 44-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. 44 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before. That draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. He hits Adams complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw here, O'Connell. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker from 17 yards out. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. And now once again, the Raiders are going to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Flushed out right, and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. On first down, Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The call for Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll try to run with Swift. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. First down throw, O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 20.
It's called usering, not cheating. Usering.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you
It's
think
called
all the
usering.
different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, O'Connell. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Escaping the... Hurts fumbles it. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On third down, here comes Swift. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Well, Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. Stays on his feet. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Oh.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. Able to connect with Jacobs.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
O'Connell.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Why you stop running your route?
They go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
Throwing is Hurts. Rolling to his left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
It's up to you. I don't care less what you do.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They try to take a shot there on 2nd down, and that leaves him because of the incompletion. A very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with the time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. O'Connell here on 4th down.
He has Mayer complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity. And the second part of it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
It just got to the point where they were just
Charles, a lot of
too much.
happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And
I had a
understandably
couple
so,
that
not
should have
only
been
did they get
catches.
the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
That was a bullshit pick. I probably could have hit him with a fade stop since he was just going to use her deep. Probably should have just did that. Tight end. I don't know what I was thinking. I know cover 1 has outside shade. I don't know. I thought he was going to get the cut on it. And I should have went to the fucking tight end on the dig route. That's my fault. My fault, fellas. I don't know what I was thinking I should have just threw it to the... I probably could have sent Renfro, or I could have... He needs to run that to clear out anyway. Yeah, that should have been the read. Should have hit fucking Mayer on that one. I be knowing these things, bro. I be zoned out. That was my fault. I had to put a stop to this because he was just doing this too much. I had to put that shit on conservative. He really wasn't good. He was just like first half I was giving him momentum off of the quarterback options, and I just was too stubborn to take it off, put it on conservative. This man just got lucky because I had him beat so many plays in a row, and they just kept giving him incomplete pass and knockdowns. I'm like, bruh, I love that cover 6, though. This dude had like every glitch play you could think of. It just got to the point where I wasn't even trying to do a lot of adjustments. I just put deep outside thirds on. I think I put a third with a seam flat, I think now. Yeah, it was a third and a seam. I think one of these I forced. I could have hit that. I actually could have hit that throw over there too. I wasn't looking over there. I just seen that was down, and I threw a bullet instead of a touch. I should have been looking right over there. I would have blew right past that dude for a touchdown. Alright, so I need to find out what I was in right here. I think I was in I want to say it was a cover 6. And then what I did was I clicked on probably shouldn't even clicked on, but if I didn't click on, he was going to take off. So it was either that, he had to set his feet anyway. End of the day, this throw is always going to be in my arsenal. Always going to have that, because I know I can get quick scores with it. I just got to get to a point where I can slow the game down. Myers balled the fuck out. And that's how good it is. Like, once you get good with it, it's damn near unstoppable. I prefer to do it versus like it's easy versus like zones, because you can throw it faster. Man, you have to wait on it for the DB and the receiver to be close to each other. But the issue is when you're throwing it deep, that's where your deep accuracy comes into play. I mean, the better your quarterback, the better the throw is going to be. But if you're using like a low overall, you really just got to nudge it. Like, it's not a matter of just leading it all the way up. Like, you barely got to move the stick. Like, just barely. It can't, like, see, that's all the way up. But you got to barely move it if you're going to lead deep passes. And, sometimes, like, you be in them pressure moments, it's tough to get them because you jam the stick down too hard, and that was causing me to do them overthrows. But, like I said, when you're doing those, you just barely lead it. You just got to kind of get your muscle memory there. And I haven't got my muscle memory there on those passes yet. I've mastered the medium and the short free forms. The deep, it depends. But most of the time, like I said, I tend to overthrow them because I'm always, because on the short ones you can overlead it to the end of the stick. But you can't do that on deeper throws. And that's just something that you just gotta teach yourself over time. The reps, the more reps you do that and you teach yourself that, the better you're gonna be with it. But it's kind of my Achilles heel right now. But I'll fix it. I'll get better with it. I'll lab it. Try to get those reps in. Because I feel like if I win those, if I start completing those passes, I could translate a lot of those losses into wins. Just on that factor alone. I just got to get the muscle memory down. I mean, that's not a bad record for just mastering one free form. Now I got to master everything to the inside with a half lead. What time is it? It's getting late, fellas. Alright, I'm going to get me some sleep. I got to work 2 more days. And then I get 7 off days back to back. And I definitely got a lot of stuff I got to clean up. Especially like if I'm going to rock with Aiden for the next, for the rest of the year. We're going to rock out with him. Because I don't think Jimmy G going to get any updates since he not starting. So we'll see how it plays out. Alright, appreciate y'all tuning in.